Hey everyone, and welcome to your updates on the 16th of November 2023. So we currently, on the evening of the 15th, have this hook of clouds to our south. This is the low that the GEM spun up yesterday to bring a severe storm on Thursday to parts of the east, though thankfully that has merged with the other runs in having this system tracking across the channel, bringing strong winds to France and southern areas of the UK, while we just get some rain from it. The radar shows it quite nicely. This rain pushing through France, heavy at times, while we have some light rain over parts of the south of Ireland. This is the UKV forecast, so we will see some rain pushing overnight to the south, some heavy bursts on the south coast, but elsewhere it'll be mainly lights. Then into the morning and afternoon, rain spreads widely eastwards. Some heavy times, especially in the east in the afternoon, before it clears away. Some showers following from the west. And then on Friday, we see some high cloud moving in from the west. That is preceding this system that comes in Friday evening, bringing some rain, initially light and steady, but we will see some heavy bursts come in later in the night, as this is a warm front, and we'll see this very mild and muggy air mass coming in for Saturday, some showers pushing eastwards, etc. Then on Sunday, we see winds veering more westerly, so it will cool down with some more rain showers around, blustery as well. Then on Monday, we see some showers pushing in on this cool and blustery northerly to northwesterly airflow on Monday, and after that, we'll generally see a colder trend to our weather. Temperatures over the next few days, daytime highs between about 7 and 14 degrees, and overnight lows in the low to mid single figures. This is the NAO index observed and GFS forecasters. So currently negative with the NAO, quite weakly so. Then it'll go positive, quite strongly positive compared to recent times in the final third of the month, before dropping towards more neutral stages again. This is the GFS 12 set, so we can see that we've got that low over France, bringing some strong winds there and heavy rain. We see a transient ridge of high pressure on Friday. That clears off to bring a push of very mild southwesterly winds and heavy rain over the weekend, some showers as well. Then the cooler northerly flow on Monday and Tuesday before the high to the west topples, and we revert to more of a westerly flow, and the high tries to move to Greenland, and this low dives from Greenland to Scandinavia, but the cold shot with this goes towards Scandinavia, and we stay westerly, and then actually southwesterly beyond that. And we actually get a cold snap on the 28th of November and beyond, but then the high topples from the west, and we go milder by the 1st of December, the first day of winter. This is the ECMWF run. So we get this going for you. So we got a strong low pushing eastwards towards France tonight and tomorrow. Then we've got that transient high on Friday morning. Could be frosty with that. And then we have some rain after that on Friday evening, before we see showers of the weekend, some heavy and blustery ones at times. You can see tight packed isobars. It will be windy. Then we keep going into next week. We see the winds veer northerly behind that area of low pressure. So we briefly see a cold snap, but by Tuesday and Wednesday, the Azores high collapses, and we see a westerly flow come back in, and I keep going, and the PV deepens around Greenland, and it tries to give us a cold snap, but the Azores high just isn't going far enough north to allow this to come in. So instead, the coldest there goes towards Scandinavia, while we stay quite mild. But there will be a cold snap around the 24th. The UK Met run, just looking at this. So again, we know that the storms go to France. Then that very mild push of winds on Friday and Saturday, bringing rain and showers. Then Sunday is blustery and wet. And after that, we go cooler and showery Monday and Tuesday. Drier for a time on Tuesday evening before we see the PV deepening towards Greenland Iceland, bringing in some more westerly winds. The GEM is very interesting to say. Very interesting around day 9 and 10. So starting off, as we know, with that low pushing towards France and Germany, Europe dying out then we see that transient bump on Friday, so on, so on, so on. Frosty morning possibly. Rain Friday evening, as well as these big, long fetch southwesterly winds. Then we go beyond that and we see this westerly flow of showers over the weekends. Cooler on Monday. Then the Azores high comes in, bringing some dry weather with possibly some frost and fog. But the Azores high quickly links in with a high forming over eastern Canada, and they form and go to Greenland, and we push down this direct northerly plunge beyond this. So by the 25th, we've got this bitterly cold air coming south, wintry showers, and frosty nights. Next is the icon run. Let's see what the icon shows. Icon. No. Okay, icon. So that low comes into France tonight and tomorrow. Then we're going to see that transient ridge over us. And then we see that next low hanging around over the weekend. Blustery winds with showers around. Then we go into a northerly on Monday and Tuesday. Drier for a time on Tuesday evening. But again, that westerly flow comes back. And possibly towards the very end, high pressure is retrogressing towards Greenland. And this PV, this area of the PV over here, is moving towards Scandinavia, and this northerly wind is coming for us. Finally, the arpège. Let's see what this is showing. Okay. The arpège is showing the storm coming into France tomorrow. That was what we were worried about yesterday. And then moving off into the weekends. Big southwesterly wind at first, bringing that rain in. Then we're going to have some showers over the weekend, blustery winds as well. Could be quite a strong area of winds over here. That little tightening of the gradient here on that kink. So, and then on Monday we're into that cooler northwesterly flow. Then it all depends on where this high goes, and that will determine whether we get a cold push beyond this or not. So thanks for watching. So we're seeing possibly hints that we could possibly start seeing more of a northwesterly flow at times next week, bringing in some colder air and some wintry showers. But that of course is up for changes. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.